There was a man whose descent into what society calls madness is actually the result of a lifetime of unprocessed trauma and emotional neglect. He began as a curious, wonder-filled child, but grew up in a volatile, abusive household where his pain was denied and gaslit. To survive, he developed a charming, adaptable false self to please others, while internally feeling hollow and broken. The trauma rewired his nervous system, teaching him he was unsafe and unworthy. His madness wasn't a sudden break, but a slow exhaustion from the energy required to maintain this facade. It manifested as paranoia, rage, and a fractured psyche that began seeing patterns and messages in everything. A desperate attempt by his mind to create order from unresolved chaos. The text reframes this breakdown not as weakness or illness, but as a soul's protest, a necessary, though terrifying confrontation with the buried truth of his abuse and neglect. His healing began only when he stopped running and finally listened to his pain, allowing himself to feel the grief and anger he had suppressed. Through honest therapy and writing, he began to integrate his fractured self, understanding that madness was a message from the parts of him that needed to be heard. The core message is that healing is not about becoming someone new, but remembering who you were before the world taught you to forget. It's a call to face one's shadow with honesty and vulnerability, using resources that explore the unconscious to move from being broken to being whole and real.